I spent the last year making videos with complete strangers.
What's your name?
Colby.
Colby? I'm Dana. Nice to meet you.
And through these, I'm depicted as very personable or extroverted. But only my friends know what really happens before the cameras start rolling.
I remember when we went to go film at Harvard, I thought he was gonna be super outgoing, super like YouTube-y, but that was not the reality. And it was really frustrating because I was like, Colby, just like talk to them, just like say hi, say what's up. But Colby just like didn't do it, just completely ignored their presence. Judging from his videos, you would think that he's like super bold and super outgoing, but that's like not the case. He's actually very shy.
You're walking around Harvard for maybe 2 hours and Colby didn't approach anybody. And I was just like befuddled. We walked away with one interview that day.
The truth is that I suffer from social anxiety and struggle immensely to initiate these conversations that appear so natural. My fear of rejection or of bothering people has held me back from reaching my potential and led to a very inconsistent upload schedule. But my goal is to change that. So over the next 10 days, I'm gonna push myself to visit 10 new colleges and meet as many new people as possible to overcome my social anxiety. I'll be on a solo road trip from Maine to Florida with progressively harder challenges to complete. But for now, we're gonna start off small, as our first goal is to simply ask one person to have lunch with me.
All right, this idea sounds so much better in my head. Now I'm actually on campus and I'm terrified. We just arrived at our first college, Colby College, for no other reason than the name. I thought it'd be fun. Never been here before. It is a very small school, so there won't be many people, especially in the summer, which could be a good thing because typically when there's a lot of people, I get indecisive and overwhelmed. Haven't seen anyone yet, but we'll see. I lied, I just saw someone, I got scared and went the other way. I felt so awkward talking to my camera with them right behind me. I should have just turned around and talked to them. Okay. All right, it's 12:30 right now. See if that's the person. I'm literally shaking, they're just people. This is so awkward. Okay, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I see some people. I found the main green. All I have to do is say hi. Ask them if there's any good place to eat. All right. I should just talk to them. I should just talk to them. If they turn my way, I'll talk to them. Oh, they didn't turn. Nope. Okay. That's tough. Okay. I have to panic attack. Oh my god. It's not that hard. I can do this. I'm not just gonna be pacing around for 3 hours like all my filmers say. I gotta do this. Oh gosh, people are looking at me. Every time someone comes in, I just turn the other way. This is so bad. I'm literally terrified of people. It is so sad. I'm literally just hiding behind a brick wall. This is actually an all-time low for me. Usually I'm super excited to film videos because I'm with a friend, but when you're alone, it's pretty hard to stay accountable. But the goal is to not be alone and make a new friend, so I need to start doing that. I will say that the first step is to show up. I did show up. I am on campus. I do have my cameras out. I just need to get going. Okay, there's people. Okay. Well, the other way, again. This is sad. Why am I so scared? I actually don't know at this point. There's only two things that I could be afraid of. One is rejection, the other is awkwardness. But I wish I was just scared of the regret of not doing this. It's been 15 minutes. People just keep looking over at me and then I just keep turning away. Okay. That person had headphones. Come on. Okay. I'm not even faking this either. I literally, this is exactly what happens every time. I will, eventually I will do it. Usually at this point, my filmer is like very disappointed in me, and then I just go for it. Now I am my own filmer, and I'm disappointed in me, and I'm still not going for it, so I don't know what's up. Soon everyone will have already had lunch. Soon it'll be dinner time. Soon it'll be dark. But before all that, my batteries are gonna die, so I need to get over myself ASAP. I'm sitting at a bench. We're taking a break. This is a fun challenge. This is actually a fun challenge. So fun. This is why I try to have extroverted friends, so that they can do this for me. I'm pretty good at talking to people once I am introduced. I just need to trick my brain that I'm actually excited and not nervous, and we'll be good. Basically, what's going on in my brain right now is it's convincing me that everything that can go wrong will go wrong, rather than everything that can go right will go right. You know, I like to say I'm a pretty optimistic person, but clearly that's not the full truth. You would think it's not the toughest task, and this is only day one of the challenge. It gets harder every single day from now on. So if I can't pass this, I might as well quit. But the goal is to overcome social anxiety, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. Just need to be patient and a little bit less scared. I'm literally just walking away from all the people right now. There's 2 people coming up right now. There's about a 20% chance I actually talk to them. Okay. You know, they were talking to each other. You know, I didn't want to interrupt their conversation. This is really sad. I'm so sweaty and hungry, and I don't even have water. Okay, I'm gonna go in the shade. I'm pretty sweaty now. Maybe other people are hanging out in the shade.
We ended up going to a bunch of different locations to try to film for Colby, even though there were plenty of people everywhere we went. Like, he psychs himself out.
I remember this group of like 4 people that we passed by like 5 times, and you just would not ask them. Like, I don't know why.
We set up the cameras and the tripods. We're looking at Colby. He's just kind of standing there, looking around. After the first like 20 minutes of looking around, he slowly walks up to people, and then as they make eye contact with him, he looks away and then he walks away.
I've never actually expressed my internal monologue while in this process. All you see is the conversations post-acceptance. You don't see me trying to ask them. Typically, it's not even me trying to ask them. Typically, I'm a coward and I tell my filmer to ask them. That happens about more than half of the time, honestly. Shout out Sean. For those of you who don't know, he actually made almost the entire Harvard dorm tour video happen. I didn't even ask anyone in that video. It just, yeah. It's so crazy that all my friends believe in me, but the one person that really needs to believe in me is me. That's the one person who doesn't believe in me. So I just need to prove to myself that I can do it. Once I get one question out of the way, I think we'll be good. First one's always the toughest. Gotta break the ice. And maybe they'll say yes right away. Who knows? Unfortunately now there's actually no people to talk to because I waited so long. The field is completely empty. I'm the only one here. It's almost 5 o'clock now. I still haven't eaten anything yet. I've just been sitting down in the shade, reflecting on whether this is something I actually want to do. And clearly not bad enough. You know, I was so excited when planning, but then when I actually had to do it, I just keep psyching myself out. So, I don't know. So, it's 6 o'clock now. Still have no progress. Every time I decide I want to ask someone, my brain switches up on me at the last minute, and then I don't do it. So it is now about 11 p.m. We went the entire day without talking to anyone, and at about 7 o'clock, I was about to quit and just go home and forget this whole challenge. But I decided to stay a little longer. I was going through the footage, and then I was just watching other videos about people talking to strangers, and I called my friend Jeffrey, and I told him that I didn't understand why I couldn't talk to anyone, that I've tried this so many other times and it all ends up the same way, and that it's just not for me. I just need another person to do it with, or I just need to do it a different time, or whatever excuse I could make up. And we both know that no matter how much I read, no matter how much I study how to talk to people, the only way to actually get over it is to actually talk to people. He said that I shouldn't leave this campus until I achieve my goal if I actually want this bad enough. So whether it takes me the 10 days or 100 days, I decided that I will not be leaving this campus or any future campus until I achieve my goal. So tonight I'm sleeping in the parking lot, and tomorrow hopefully we'll have a better result. So I'll see you then. Good morning. It is 9 a.m. and today is the day that we pass our challenge. I walked right by her. She smiled too. I think I reached the breaking point where the pain of regret is much stronger than the pain of discipline, so I just need to send it. Do you mind if I ask you a quick question for my video?
Sure.
Okay, cool.